Welcome to another episode of Pistons of Fury. In this episode, we're pulling the engine out of the coronet to get it paint and prepped, and also prep the engine bay so that we can drop it back in for hopefully the final install. Alright, so here's where we are. Kind of feels like back to the drawing board a little bit. Empty engine bay. The engine's out. Had some help, thankfully. So, plenty of work to do in here. As you probably know if you watched like the very early videos in this project, I came in here and I did a coat of Por 15? I knew it was some kind of teen number. Por 15 on top of all this. Have decided I'm not a huge fan of it, and what I really want to do is kind of follow the two-tone nature of the car. So black kind of above this body line right here, so up here will stay black, but I'm going to go, I actually have some extra paint, the green color, which is the rest of the car, and I'm going to do green from here down to this body line. So everything below that will stay chassis black. I'll probably clean up and kind of give that another coat, because it got a little bit scuffed up with all my work that I've been doing. So anyway, we're going green here. Firewall needs to get patched. I've got a bunch of random holes, bolt holes, all that kind of stuff. So all that's getting welded up. So that'll be a separate episode. I'm not going total smooth firewall. I just need to get it flat and kind of repainted, and then I'll have things mounted to it. I'll have holes where I want them, but not all the extra stock stuff. So that's what we're doing. I need to finish welding these engine mount plates. So this one, I'm actually probably going to come in here and cut half of it off because it's just too big and I need the space down there. But need to come in, finish welding those to the frame. Going to remove this brake booster. This is an iron kind of dual master cylinder, dual port. I'm going to go with an aluminum one so it doesn't rust like this one has right here. And rerun some brake lines so they look a little nicer. That rear brake line is nice. I'll just probably pull that off when I do the painting. But the other ones need to be rerun. And what else? Got a little bit of suspension stuff to put back together. Yeah, then it's really just a whole lot of sanding and cleaning up and painting so that I can get this engine stab back in. And also, while the engine's out, we've got it here on the stand here. So actually going to come through here, clean this up. I've got a bunch of assembly lube still on the thing. It's rusty and kind of grungy, so we're going to get that cleaned. We're going to get it painted. I was thinking about Cerakoting this thing too, but that requires the media blasting, and I'm just super nervous about aluminum dust getting inside this engine. So what I'll probably do is pull the oil pan off, pull the valve covers off, Cerakote them because they're the most exposed and likely to get chipped or scratched or whatever. So I will coat them separately, but everything else will just kind of get like engine enamel black satin or something like that. The trans is actually in fairly decent condition, cosmetic wise. It's kind of factory black, kind of hiding under there. But what I need to do to that is pull that open, do a partial HD2 install kit on it, so that will be a separate episode, and just do like a filter change, and also need to make sure that my dipstick measures the right level when I do have the trans out. And also I'll be ordering a torque converter, so all of that will get reassembled before going back in the car, which will be great. And now, so we basically just have some disassembly to do. So I've got to pull some stuff out of here, get it ready to get cleaned up. I don't think I'm going to get to sanding or any of that cleanup activity in this episode, but we're going to get the rest of this stuff cleaned out. Power steering box can come out. Not sure whether or not I want to do that before or after paint. Probably before. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, brake stuff has to come out. Yeah. Just gonna keep going. Try to make progress here.